Welcome to my show. For today's DIY, that means do it yourself, project, we'll be showing you how to create something that can truly help you get things done around the house. It can help you to have what you need, and this will get you on the path to having, being, and doing everything that you want. So, what the project is something simple, it's something easy to make, and it's something that will be a skill that will help you all throughout your life. That's right, today's do-it-yourself project is how to make a shopping list. So, all you need is a piece of paper and a pen, and write in bigger letters. You want to write the title, shopping list. I have one here, for example. Write in big letters at the top, shopping list. And underneath it, write items that you want to get. And put the check mark on each item that you have already gotten. So, notice, I still need 6 or 8 small plates, and I still need whatever that bottom thing is that's written upside down. Vector cereal. Yes, vector cereal is a type of cereal that has some nutrients, and it tastes kind of sweet. I like it. Anyway, so yeah, mine's done like a checklist, but you can do your shopping list in a way that maybe you cross out items when you're done. But yeah, a shopping list. That's today's do-it-yourself project. I hope you learned a lot from this segment. You can now make a shopping list, and it'll help you to have what you need. The trick is, when you have the money for buying the items from the shopping list, that's when you buy them. So, I'll see you later with another do-it-yourself project on another episode. This is the cooking and baking segment of our show. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Michelina's chicken fried rice. What you do is you pull up a corner of the package and you put it in your microwave. And now it says on the box to set the microwave for 4 minutes and 30 seconds, but I like setting it for 4 minutes and 45 seconds. And then I like waiting an extra little while longer for it to cool down. I have one here that I have made, and I am going to eat it pretty soon. But right now I'm waiting for it to cool down while I'm making this segment on the Alan Holman show, which is what you're watching. This is the cooking and baking segment. I am waiting for this to cool down, and now it says that when it's ready you should stir it. This is how much comes in the package. As you can see, the package is not filled up. It should be filled up now, shouldn't it? You're supposed to stir it before you eat it, so I'm stirring it, as you can clearly not see. And I'm going to eat it pretty soon. Um, but yeah, I think that the package should be filled up. I think that we're getting a little bit cheated on this product. I think that it should be more full with food. When when stirred, that's what it looks like. But there's room for more. There's room for more in the package. They should definitely put more in the package. And that's my opinion on this cooking and baking segment with Alan Holman. You're watching the Alan Holman Show, and we'll see you later. Hi, this is the art and painting segment of the Alan Holman Show. So we're going to talk about this drawing that my sister Diane made. This is a character from a story that I wrote, and this character is in a scene from the story where she's sitting at a pond in the moonlight. So yeah, in order to get a piece like this, you need to first write a story and pick a scene from the story, and then ask an artist to create a picture of that scene from the story. And yeah, then you'll end up with the artwork that looks like this. And yeah, all you got to do is write a story. Write a story and make sure that an artist with sufficient talent reads the story, or if an artist with sufficient talent doesn't read the story, what you do is you yeah, this is the book that picture is from. It's a thick book. Yeah. But that scene happens in the book where she's sitting at the pond. All you got to do is write a story in which something that would make a good artwork happens in, and then get an artist to draw the picture. That's all you got to do. There are ways to negotiate with artists, depending on what artist it is. If it's a family member, they might draw it for free. Certain types of friendships with artists might be able to get them to draw it for free. You usually do have to pay an artist, but that picture and a lot of the art that was in my books, I was able to get it for free just by being genuine with the artists and explaining to them that fact of the matter is I can't really pay you. Some artists, if they're sufficiently inspired by what you tell them, they will draw it for free. So, yeah, art can happen when you write stories. This was the art and painting segment in the Alan Holman Show, and I will see you on the next segment. Hi, you're watching the Alan Holman Show. This is the music and instruments segment on the Alan Holman Show. So on today's segment, I will show you a way to make music. So here's how to make music. You take one hand, you take another hand, then you go like this, and then you go. As you can see, I need a little bit of practice. Let's get that practice during this segment. Go. Maybe if I didn't have nicotine gum in my mouth, that might help. But yeah, in elementary school, either grade 4 or grade 6, maybe. I think I was in grade 6. A guy named Greg told me how to do this. Maybe if I didn't have nicotine gum in my mouth. Just a second. If you get a regular coffee filter, you can put it on the table and then put your nicotine gum on it until you're done shooting your segment for your show. Now let's see if I sound better when I do this. Maybe that improves the sound a little bit, but I don't know if I'm annoying anybody else in this building by doing that sound at this late hour. If you film a music segment for a vlog or for a show that you're posting on the internet, maybe, just maybe, don't do the music segment really late at night. You might annoy people in your building. I don't know if I am annoying people in my building. I have no clue. I have no clue yet how thin these walls are. Anyway, that was the music segment. All you gotta do is put your hands together, go like this with your thumbs, and put one lip on top of here, another lip below here. And then you blow into the hole, and yeah, maybe you'll figure it out. After I got those instructions in grade 6, it took me a month to finally be able to consistently get a sound from doing that. So don't hate yourself if it takes you a long time to figure it out. That was our music segment, our music and instrument segment. Thank you for watching. You're watching the Alan Holman Show. On this segment, I'd like to tell you a little bit about writing and storytelling. Now, I know a little bit about writing and storytelling because I wrote this book, Banana Chan Volume 1. It is that thick. When I finished writing that book, I wrote Banana Chan Volume 2, which is that thick. When I finished writing, oh, and by the way, Volume 2 has a really good picture of me on the back. Anyway, when I finished writing that book, I wrote Banana Chan Volume 3, which is this thick. And when I finished writing that book, I wrote Banana Chan Volume 4, which is this thick. And when I finished writing that book, I wrote Banana Chan Volume 5, which is this thick. So what do I know about writing? What can I tell you about how to write? First, you get an idea for a story. This idea can come from anywhere. And then you write the story. And when you're done writing it, You either self-publish, as I did. These books are self-published. I self-published these books. You either self-publish or you submit them to a publisher who might decide, no, I'm not going to publish your story. But yeah, if you don't want rejection in the publishing world, you have to self-publish. And then the only rejection will be from anyone who doesn't buy it. People who don't buy it, they are rejecting it. But people who do buy it are accepting it. So that's the writing and storytelling section of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I told you how to write. What you do? Oh, actually, you know what? You get a computer. You learn to type. You once you know how to type, you get a word processing program, and then you type the story that's in your mind until you're done. It's that simple. Okay, so thank you for tuning in to the writing and storytelling section of the Alan Holman Show. Welcome to the photography segment on the Alan Holman Show. Photos are amazing. So on this segment, I'm going to show you 4 photographs that were taken on a trip to, where did I go? I went to Winnipeg a very long time ago, and these 4 photographs were taken on that trip that I went on very long ago. This is me driving a car. I was given the chance to drive my friend's car for a little while. I have a learner's license, and I had my learner's license back when I was driving that car. Yeah, I was driving my friend's car during our trip to Winnipeg many years ago. As you can see, I'm younger in that picture because it was taken many years ago. And this is a picture I took while we were in Winnipeg. It kind of looks good enough to be a postcard, but it's not a postcard, it's an actual photograph that I took. And I took this photo while we were in a mall called Portage in Maine. And that's in Winnipeg. And yeah, so I took this photo of a building while we were in the city. And those are the 4 photos that I wanted to show you. Now, as you may have noticed, those are not digital photos. Those were done with an actual camera where you actually submitted film to a store for the film to get developed. And I fear that a lot of people's memories are going to get lost from digital reasons. People need to print up photos more often. People need to use actual film and get the film developed rather than snapping photos with the camera phones that we all have. I mean, you can snap photos with the camera phones we all have, but get the photos printed up. Get them printed up. A lot of people, they store their photos on hard drives and on phones and on phones hard drives and on laptops and on laptops hard drives, on desktop computers, on desktop computer hard drives. Or a lot of people, they store their photos in the cloud. But can you depend on that cloud? What the hell is that cloud? So get your photos printed up, guys and girls, everybody. Get your photos printed up. And then you'll remember your trip to Winnipeg, or whatever trip you go on. You'll remember it. All right, that was the photography segment of the Alan Holman Show. I hope you're enjoying this show, and I'll see you on another segment. Hello, welcome to the home decor and interior design segment of the Alan Holman Show. Now, for your home decor, you'll want to have a couch, and you'll want to have a painting by the couch, and you'll want to have the couch facing the television. Now, it's very important that your Sega Dreamcast is hooked up to your television. That's the most important part of home decor, is hooking your Sega Dreamcast up to your television. And yeah, I hope you liked this home decor and interior design segment. Hi, welcome to the gardening and plant care section of the Alan Holman Show. Now remember, when you care for plants, you're caring for the earth. So, first step to gardening is ask an AI chatbot what the appropriate season is for planting whatever it is that you want to plant. And then get the seeds for that plant. Oh, also ask an AI chatbot if you can plant that particular plant in the geographic location that you happen to live in. And so you got to find a plant that you can plant in your geographical location. And then at the appropriate season, you put the seed in the ground, the appropriate distance into the ground. You might want to also ask the AI chatbot how deep to plant the seed for whatever kind of plant you're planting. And yeah, eventually you will have the same kind of vegetables that are in vegetable soup. People will be able to make vegetable soup from what you have planted in the garden, assuming you're planting food, which is a good idea. So yeah, this was the gardening segment of the Alan Holman Show. I hope you're enjoying this show. Hi. Hello. Welcome to the Tech and Gadgets segment of the Alan Holman Show. Today I'm going to be talking to you about my tablet. Now, the first thing you'll want to do with a tablet is push the power button to turn it on, and then you'll see images show up on the screen. And then what you'll want to do is you'll want to look at, this is a page from a book I'm reading, but if I swipe that off, then you see the apps that I have on my tablet. What you'll want to do when you have a tablet is you'll want to use the different apps for the different things that they do. Because that is a way to spend time. And time is a thing that you gotta use. And so I am going to select an app called um, I'm going to select an app called Plex. As you can see, Plex is loading. And one thing I like about Plex is that it's got live TV. You go to the channel guide, and then you got a whole bunch of different things that are on at the moment that you can watch. I'm just going to select one at random, and it loads the. Will it load the TV channel? Come on, select one at random. Select one. Yeah. Oh, and then you click Watch Channel. Okay, and then it loads the channel. At this point, see, that is the joy of a tablet computer. The joy of a tablet computer is that you can watch TV on it. It's like a TV. That's brilliant. The more TVs, the merrier. TV is the best. As you can clearly see, I already have a TV on, and television is so awesome. Yes, it is. It's one of the best inventions ever made. Next time on Gadgets and Tech, I might talk about CB radios. But this time I talked about a tablet computer and how awesome TVs are. So, we'll see you next time. This is the Alan Holman Show, and this was the Gadgets and Tech segment. Welcome to the Fashion and Style segment on the Alan Holman Show. Now, the best fashion is anime shirts. Shirts that have characters from animes are shirts that are liked all over the world. Everyone loves anime characters. So remember, there is no season when wearing a shirt that has anime characters is not in. Shirts with anime characters are always in season. So, what you'll want to do is watch a lot of anime. And what you want to do is, as you're watching the anime, measure how much affinity you're having for different characters, and then look through online stores for if there are garments that have the images or likenesses of those characters, and then place the order and then wear the shirt. So I hope you liked this fashion segment on the Alan Holman Show, and I hope you enjoyed the fashion tip, and I hope to see a lot of people wearing anime shirts in the future. Well, you know what time it is. It's time for the performance arts segment on the Alan Holman Show. Today I want to talk to you about a type of performance arts called movies. Only some movies are great movies. And among the top greatest movies are those that are really awesome. And one of the best movies ever made is Freddy Got Fingered. As you can see, someone agrees with me that it is brilliant. Freddy Got Fingered is a movie starring Tom Green which which is a very good movie. It is actually in the Criterion collection. So yeah, Freddy Got Fingered is a hilarious, the most original comedy of the year, on whichever year it came out. It is a very good movie. I like it. There is a lot of performance art in the movie. Some might even consider some parts of the movie to be avant-garde. When I was in the movie theater watching this movie back when it was in the cinemas on its first run, the audience, like the theater was packed, the audience was laughing often, and when the movie ended, everyone stood up and applauded. And I found that a little absurd because the performers from the movie were not in the theater to accept that applause. We were all applauding an inanimate screen. We were all applauding tricks of light and sound that were pre-programmed by machinery. We were not we were applauding Tom Green and all the other actors and actresses in the film. That's what we were spiritually applauding. But physically, we were just applauding a screen that showed us moving images. Anyway, it is a good movie, and that's what I wanted to talk about on the performance arts section of this episode of The Alan Holman Show. Hi, time for the DIY gifts section of The Alan Holman Show. DIY stands for do it yourself, and gifts, GIFTS, that stands for something you give to someone. Now, there are many reasons why you might want to give something to someone, and for a lot of those reasons, it's a good idea to give something to someone. So, this is a gift that a friend of mine gave to me. I love it, but I haven't opened it because I don't actually have any use for it. A friend gave me this. It's beautiful, but since I don't have use for it, there is nothing preventing me from giving it to someone else. I mean, once someone gives you something, they should not have any say as to what you do with it. When you have something that was given to you, it is entirely your choice what you do with it. So I might choose to re-gift this, especially since I hadn't opened it. Re-gifting is often best if you haven't opened its original package. So today's DIY gift is about re-gifting. I will re-gift this to someone. I will give it to someone who appreciates its beauty as much as I do. I mean, it is a beautiful thing, but I understand that the friend who gave me the gift has a certain level of affinity for me, and that's why she wanted me to appreciate its beauty, but even though I also have affinity for that friend who gave me that gift, I don't have any use for this gift. It is just taking up space in my place, and so I'd like to give it to someone else so that maybe someone else will find a use for it, or maybe the use they'll find for it is re-gifting it to someone else. So this was the DIY gifts section of the Alan Holman show. Now you know how to re-gift something. Hi. This is the section of the Alan Holman show where I'm going to give you some creative writing prompts. PROMPTS. The first creative writing prompt I want to give you is write a story where the earth is flat. Come up with a 500 or more page story. Spend the next year or two writing it. And in the story, the earth is flat. While you're writing the story, research what flat earthers say and try to really figure out why some intelligent people, there are people who are members of Mensa who believe that the earth is flat. Find out why some really intelligent people think that the earth is flat and write a story from the perspective of a flat earther who is trying to convince other people that the earth is flat. And even if you don't believe that the earth is flat, which you probably don't, but it's okay. This is a creative writing prompt. It's a creative writing exercise. Spend the next 2 years writing a novel in which the earth is flat and have your protagonist try to convince other people that the earth is flat. And on Earth Day, exactly the Earth Day that is 2 years after you received this prompt from watching this video, on that day self-publish your novel or begin the process of self-publishing. Try to figure out one of the self-publishing sites such as lulu.com. Try to figure out how to put your novel as a book and try to publish it around Earth Day on whichever year you finished writing it, or the Earth Day directly after whichever year you finished writing the novel. Earth Day, I think it's in April something, but you could look it up, find out when EARTHDAY is, find out when that day is, and then publish your book on that day. This was a creative writing prompt on the Alan Holman show, and I hope to read your novels when you end up self-publishing them.
You're watching the Alan Holman Show.